life as we're living it right now can be a very busy place. There is a lot of things happening, social media, the internet, or the ethernet that is actually called. It's just a playground where there is so much disturbance, so much chaos, so much false information, so much things to get stuck upon, right? I have a lot of colleagues and friends and many people I observe that have come some way in their path, but they haven't really transcended, these base principles that makes life, the dream life, manifest, because they stuck and hang up on things when in reality the key to manifesting who you truly are is to let go, is to release more than you take in, is to release the things that is not you, and not being attached to things that happened to the past. And in meditation, with intention, let them rise to the surface. So I've done this for many years. For many years, since I was a kid, I've been living outside in the forest of Sweden. I've been out there by myself, meditating hours and hours and hours to discover that the real me inside me is just pure perfection, is source. It's the higher force itself. And this person that you see right here is just the character I'm playing. And with this character I'm playing, I was born onto this earth with challenges, with lessons, and I also inherited a lot of things from my parents, traumas, ways of thinking, ways of living, assumptions about how the world works. And most people tend to grow up to be exactly like their parents. How many times have you seen that? I've seen it multiple times. They look, sound, and talk exactly like their parents, and they think the same way as well, because they haven't been through the individuation process where you individuate from these things in order to extract the gold of consciousness that is within you, that is unique to you, and is the energy you need to have in order to bring forth the creator, the divine creator within yourself. So it's not about what you're doing wrong in life. You need to find that place within yourself that is so true to your core that once you hold it for a little bit, things start to arise. And if you are able to strip down all these layers one by one and just relax into the person that you are, that you truly are, here's where you become a magnet to the universe. You see real manifestation, you don't even need to do anything, really. You just need to tap into the source of you, behind the curtains, behind the false indoctrine, behind all the false assumptions that you have about other people and the world and about yourself. And once you do this, it will automatically rise to the surface, the real you, the person that you always become, your dream life, your dream job, everything like this. And it's not just a matter of when you're supposed to do it. And just listen to a podcast, and they say, how long are you going to wait before you allow yourself to feel this? And is a good indicator when you start to sit in meditation and you start to feel unpleasant thoughts, because then you're on the right path. But here is where most people default back, and here is where you see people sabotage their success. I've done it myself many times, until I realized what's really important and how I'm excuse me, and how I am supposed to gauge my consciousness in order to just simply be alive, and doing the things that I love doing, that is aligned with me as a core being, as my destiny. And once you figure this out, everything will just fall into place, and it's a magical feeling, just being able to, yeah, live in society as you're meant to be. And even if, I'm a quite private person, I don't necessarily go out and, talk to people like that, but once I do, it's just I meet so cool people. It's just high vibrational individuals, and everything just clicks, things just present themselves to themselves. I can have a thought in a dream, and next time it fucking manifests. Okay, it's just simple as that. This is how you're supposed to um, work in this environment on Earth. But you see, we're so closed off to these perspectives, to what's really inside of us. So it's just long forgotten knowledge, And me, myself, and you as well, and many other people in this space are here to reinstitute that into the earth. And by doing that, when more and more and more people find the core self within themselves and erase everything that is not them, the faster we will come into something that is more pleasant for all human beings on this earth, right? Because there's a lot of chaos, but you need to learn how to navigate the chaos, and that's the thing. Once you do, life is just on easy mode, and you don't have to worry about anything really, other than taking action upon the projects that you are meant to be. I have things for fucking lifetimes inside my mind, inside my heart, that I can just keep myself busy with, you know and it is also a factor when people they want to start to do something themselves, some project that they can live off of their own, making money and all of this. You need to do something that is close to your heart, that is destined for you, and bring value to people. And money is just paper, it's just money is just a physical manifestation of energy. And let's say if you work at a company, you are generating value for the company, for your boss, right? So in order to flip that switch, you need to tap within deep enough to find your purpose, find your truth, something that you could do for the rest of your life, and apply your knowledge, and share that with other people, and exchange that for money, let's say. And it doesn't have to be so hard, because we tend to make things much harder than they actually am. And I've done it so many years, and this is why I've created this channel, because I want to teach you how I did, in order to stand on my own fully, financially, emotionally independent in society, because you can too. And I want to bring that forth for you, and just help each other out, growing something that is beautiful and that transcends all this bullshit. So if that sounds something that is resonating to you, follow this channel, because I have some major things coming for you that you can use in order to fast forward this progress. Okay, so stay tuned.